So that's where we are right now. So let's get started. First up is abundance reverse. So I feel like, Sagittarius, that some of you are focusing on personal abundance. Maybe some of you are cleaning up your finances, working on a new budget strategy, maybe looking at new investment mechanisms, to increase your personal wealth. Maybe you're opening up IRAs. Maybe you're redistributing your finances and wealth. I think some of you may be working on personal self-worth, So I think that what you released in the past had you questioning who you are. Are you worthy of what it is that you desire? And the answer is yes. So I feel like for many of you, you're getting into the alignment with this new abundance, with a new energy, and this will soon go upright for you, and you will be in your groove come the end of the month. So just flow with it. Yeah. So there's a lot going on energetically. We're in November, and we have the 11/11 portal. So the portal starts 11 days prior and goes through 11 days afterwards. So from the 1st of November to the 22nd of November, we are nicely seated in this 11/11 energy, this portal that we're in. And that will help catapult you from this lack feeling into this abundant feeling. Okay, so allow the energy to flow through you and work with it as well. Up next, protection, reverse. I feel like you're definitely in self-protect mode. And I feel like it has to do with whatever was released recently. I feel like this is whatever you were dealing with and closing down back in March and April. And it has you kind of shutting down and sort of protecting yourself so that you're not repeating life's lessons again. I think you learned your lesson, and now it's like, all right, I'm going to do what I have to do in order to protect myself so that never happens to me again. I feel like perhaps this may stem from or be linked to the abundance reverse card. I feel like maybe this was a costly lesson that maybe for some of you, it cost you money. Maybe there was a divorce here. It was very expensive, I'm getting. Maybe high legal fees. Or it was a bad breakup, maybe not a divorce, but a breakup, and there was a division of assets, and you're feeling left without. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Up next is action. You are taking action. You're making plans to move forward so that way you can get out of this situation and get out of the energy, because I'm getting the sense that you don't want to stay in that energy. You don't want to wallow in it. You don't want to feel defeated. You don't want to feel victimized. You just want to move forward and get on with your life. All right. And this energy that I'm feeling is very empowered. It's very fiery. It's very motivated. So that's what I'm picking up on. It's just the fact that, yeah, you're gearing up for the next phase. And I feel like this is you, Sagittarius, because right now we're in Scorpio season, but that's going through about the 22nd of November, and then we enter Sagittarius season. So we're almost there. We're almost there in your season, and I feel like this is you gearing up for that, to take action, to follow that fiery energy. Okay, so I pulled your Celtic card spread. Let's go ahead and turn the cards over and just give me a moment to check in with the energy. Very nice. Okay, I'm really liking this for you all, Sagittarius. Yeah, bottom of the deck is King of Wands. I feel like the overall energy is for you coming into your power, coming into your fiery power. And right now you're feeling out of sorts, out of balance because of what was just released and what you just went through. But don't fret, because it's going to get better. But I feel like right now this is you, the King of Wands. Could also be other fire signs, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius that you're dealing with. But this could also be you. Okay. All right. Central to your reading, King of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, this could be you rebuilding your personal finances, rebuilding your financial situation, your financial success. So because we saw the abundance reversed, I feel like you're taking the steps to become this King of Pentacles energy, to regain your financial situation. Some of you could also be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. You could also be seeking financial advice and guidance from, a financial advisor, from an expert, so that way you can repair your credit. You can repair your financial loss, rebuild your savings, reallocate your assets. So I do get the sense that there is a lot of financial shuffling, financial planning going on as well. And I think you're seeking expert advice here. Crossing you is the Eight of Wands, coming in upright. This is fast-moving energy. This can be passionate messages. So maybe some of you are romantically involved with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I get the sense that this could also mean correspondence about money, money issues. Hey, the stock market is going up and down. You need to buy now. You need to sell now. You need to, maybe move money from a less volatile instrument to a more stable instrument. So I feel like, this is quick moving correspondence. Could be emails, could be text messages. But it's very action oriented, it's very motivated. And I feel like it's confirming this action card that we received in the beginning of your readings. I did say this felt very fiery, very fast. And I'm seeing that right here crossing you with your money. Okay. And I think the reason why it's Five of Wands, conflict, obstacles, challenges. This is what's prompting you to seek that financial advisor, to seek professional advice, and to make quick, fast decisions about your money. And it's all going to work out because in your recent past, you had the Page of Pentacles. This is the student card. This could be lessons learned. This is also the card of manifestation. So I think you're working on, you're definitely working on improving your situation, but I think there's some learning here that you needed to undergo, maybe some training, maybe receiving some information to increase your knowledge about the situation. This could demonstrate a maturation in an earth sign as well, just because in your recent past we have a Page of Pentacles and central to you is the King of Pentacles. So if this is perhaps a romantic situation, perhaps this earth sign, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whomever this represents, came to a realization that they needed to mature themselves, that they needed to improve or fix something. Maybe they had to heal themselves to come correct with you. And maybe this is what this passionate message represents as well for a possible romantic situation, saying, hey, I've grown up, I've matured, I'm ready, right? So that's a possibility for some of you. I'm really getting still the strong sense of fixing a financial situation. And you have decisions to make. And this is in your recent future. Two of Swords reversed. Difficult decisions. Which way do you go? Do you go left or do you go right? Either direction you choose is challenging. It's met with challenges. It's not a clear-cut decision that you have to make. You're hesitating. You may be overwhelmed with information. And I feel like perhaps this fast-moving communication could be overwhelming you. It could be too much. It could be information overload on what you need to do to move forward. But I do feel like you are fixing yourself. And I feel like perhaps a new love offer is coming in on the horizon. It could be this earth energy that's maturing, or it could be someone new. Because in your mind's eye, King of Cups. Maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Perhaps some of you are just dreaming about love. Or perhaps some of you have actually mastered your emotions. And you're feeling in alignment with not only your fire side, but with your emotional side, your heart, your intuition. I feel like perhaps Sagittarius, that you are now balanced and ready to move forward to tackle on whatever this financial situation is. You could have love on the brain. And like I said, it could be like this interesting, this could be a family, this could also be a family. It could be two earth signs, a child or a teenager and the parent, right? But I feel like this could be a possible reconciliation for some of you. Let me sit with this. There's a lot coming in. This energy, what I'm getting is you want a healing. You want a healing from your past. And it was a very expensive lesson. You're in self-protect mode. You're not feeling very abundant. And I am still really seeing a clear picture of someone working with a financial advisor to fix their situation. And they have big decisions to make. And you've now come to the emotional realization of what needs to happen. And you're now ready emotionally to tackle the next steps for your future. Santa Muerte is coming in. This is the 13 card. This could be a Scorpio card. Maybe some of you are dealing with Scorpios, but this is a card of transformation. This is the death card. So transformation, transition. This is how you view yourself. You're up-leveling yourself. You're expanding yourself. You're taking action. And you're no longer going to allow yourself to undergo this hardship that you had to experience. I get the sense that this was definitely a lesson learned and one that you're not going to repeat again or allow yourself to fall into a situation where you would have to repeat this lesson again. Okay? But this is transformation right now. And again, it's also Scorpio energy. So it's happening now in the Scorpio season. And your environment is Queen of Swords. Maybe some of you are dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But when the Queen of Swords comes in reverse, this is the environment. I feel like communication isn't quite clear. That there may be some harsh words being exchanged. This could be arguments. The environment can be charged, with combative energy. Because you do have, the Five of Wands at the base of your reading. So I do feel like your environment isn't quite supportive of reconciliation just yet. There's things that you still need to battle, and it's creating confusion because you do have the Two of Swords reversed, right? And you're just unsure of what direction to take. So once this energy clears up and goes upright, you'll have an easier time making the decision you need to make because you'll have the information at your fingertips to move forward with that. Hopes and fears is Four of Cups reversed. Meditate. Go within. This is the advice. Go within and, look at all of your options. You have 3 cups in front of you. In the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, it shows a man sitting under a tree with 3 cups upright. Then there's like a hidden hand coming in, offering that 4th cup, near the tree branch. So this is 4 cups. When it's reversed, it's taking the time to self-align, check in with yourself, and make sure that you're going to do something that works for you. And I feel like your intuition is strong right now because you are in the upright. You are feeling very diplomatic. You are in control of your emotions. You're able to express how you feel clearly and tactfully. So this is good. This is really good because this is a healthy mindset. You're tapped into your spirituality, to your intuition, and you'll be able to understand what the 4th cup represents. You'll be able to look at what the 3 cups mean in front of you and determine, are they right for you or do you need to wait for that 4th cup? Outcome is the Sun reversed. I feel like this can also be Leo energy, but Sagittarius, since you all are fire energies, I also feel like this could be you. So I feel like, maybe there's cloud coverage over your energy. It's just, for some reason I'm hearing the Annie song, the sun will come up tomorrow. It will. It's going to get better. So don't fret. Don't stay in this energy too long, okay? Don't go into a depression or low vibrational energy. Just know that things will get better. This is a transformative time period right now. This is the Death card. This is Santa Muerte herself. Transformation. This needs to happen in order for you to up level and move forward in your next cycle. But once this transformation occurs, this Sun card will go upright for you. That's healings and blessings. Okay? Healings and blessings are coming in for you. Just go with the flow. Allow the changes to happen. Meditate, because you do have a decision to make and you're indecisive about it. And I do feel like it's heavily financial. I'm seeing a lot of financial energy here. I'm still picking up on someone working with a financial advisor to clear up their credit, to either fix their IRA, maybe not fix it, but there's something with investments. Okay, maybe this is property. Maybe you're losing a property. Maybe you're selling a property. Maybe you sold a property and you're splitting the assets, and right now it's just not, you're just not feeling very sunny right now with these big changes and big decisions. But this shall pass and you will be okay in the end. Life is a cycle. Nothing lasts forever, right? And I feel like that's the theme of November. Nothing lasts forever. Life does not last forever. We're just celebrating Dia de los Muertos, honoring our ancestors who have moved on to the great beyond. Life is a cycle. So just remember that. Oh, yeah. Conflict. Yes. Five of Wands, reversed. Conflict. Yeah. This is confirming that there's struggles that you're working through. It's personal. Again, I do get the sense it goes with money, with finances. And I feel like it has to do with like a relationship. Something caused this financial hardship. But take care of yourself. This is the Tend card. Tend to yourself. Nurture yourself. Water your roots. Go outside in the sun. Fill yourself up with vitamin D so that way you can grow strong and you can flourish and bloom into the person you are meant to become. If you don't take care of yourself, you'll die. You'll wither. Become unhealthy. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Get lots of rest and eat healthy vibrational foods. High vibrational foods, okay? And have patience. Have patience. This situation will clear itself up. It's just going to take some time. It's hard. I get it. You have decisions to make, but it is part of a cycle that's ending. And I get the sense that this is a karmic lesson. And I think you've learned it and you're definitely not going to repeat it again. And I think you'll recognize the signs a lot sooner in the event something were to present itself similar to what you just went through. So you'll know how to steer clear of it. Lastly is Rhoda. This is the Wheel of Fortune. The energy is synonymous with the Wheel of Fortune card in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Karmic complete, cycles complete, and you're beginning a new cycle. Yeah. It's also a card of transformation. We're seeing that with the Santa Muerte card. Transformation, endings, completions, new beginnings, new starts. But you have to go through this in order to allow this Wheel of Fortune to turn. Okay? But it's going to turn. So just know that.